Listen, gray hair is its own texture, honey. If you're treating it like your old hair, that's your problem. Let me show you what actually works.
Hey Curl Friends, today my client came in ready for her usual wash and go, but baby, she switched it up on me. Today she booked a 2-strand twist, not knowing she actually was about to get a mini twist, and listen, it was the best decision ever. Whenever a client comes in, especially if it's been a minute, I always start with a scalp analysis and feel through their hair. I want to know like what's really going on, what changed, and how her strands have been responding. And y'all, look at this texture, absolutely gorgeous. The salt and pepper gray is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, showing out. Shampoo boom. One thing about me, y'all, I'm always saturate their hair for at least 60 seconds before I even touch it with shampoo. High porosity hair like hers swell up fast, but it takes a little time to absorb water and product properly, so I never want to rush that part. For the first shampoo, I went in with a clarifying cleanser to remove that buildup from the scalp and any old product sitting on those strands. We did our usual 3 shampoos, clarifying, stimulating, and then moisturizing, honey. And the shampoo gives every time. That stimulating shampoo, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know, baby, it wakes up the scalp every single time. And when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're taking your time to make sure that your client is fully relaxed. You see, I'll be using my detangling brush at the bowl, and it doesn't just detangle, y'all. It actually stimulates the scalp. My client loves how it feels. Then I went in with one of my favorite masks, the Amika Soul Food Nourishing Mask, y'all. It is so lightweight. It doesn't sit heavy on the gray strands, and it gives it just the right amount of slip-in hydration. Before steaming, I make sure that every strand was detangled so the mask could really penetrate every section of her hair. I always like to go back in with my detangler brush to make sure everything is fully detangled. And listen, if your stylist is not massaging you at the shampoo, baby, go ahead and find you another one. This is non-negotiable. It's a must anytime you go to a salon. Just ask your stylist to give you a massage. We did do a steam treatment, so she did sit in the steamer for 10 minutes, so making sure those strands are penetrated. Now let's talk about products because I know y'all love the details. Today I'm using a Reckon 25-in-1 United. This is my all-in-one leave-in that gives moisture and but also protects the hair from heat. Next, we're using the Matrix Miracle Creator Spray. This is a multi-benefit protection, y'all. Shine, heat protects, and it just preps the hair beautifully when blow drying. And after the finishing product, I'm using the Design Essential Liquid Shine Spray. It gives a nice shine without making the hair feel heavy or oily. I'm also using the Strands of Faith Leave-In Conditioner. This is a Mississippi-made brand, but it's absolutely top tier. And this is coming from a licensed professional. I did use the Reckon 25-in-1 again. When twisting the hair, I try to make sure the hair is hydrated throughout the whole process of hairstyling, y'all. So now we're going in and we're just dividing this hair into 4 sections. This is going to make it easier for me to blow dry, making sure that I get through the hair easily without having to pull or move hair around. And all I'm doing is parting it into 4 sections, making sure that I'm clipping away the hair, that I'm not going in blow dry. Here's a pro tip. When you use the brush up and down, y'all, it detangles the hair a lot faster. It puts less tension on those strands. So try it on your own hair. And if you're a stylist, please try it on your clients. You definitely will feel a difference. So right now, I'm just going through each subsection that I have separated and put away and detangling the hair again. Detangling is the key to a successful smooth style. As you see, I'm keeping that tension, holding it with my left hand, using that brush with my right. If you do not know how to blow dry, I'm going to show you how to blow dry correctly. This is called the tension method. I like to stretch the hair with my hands first so the heat isn't hitting the strands directly. This, y'all, reduces the frizz, reduces heat damage, and listen, it keeps the hair soft. After that, I like to go in and use my comb attachment to work my way down each subsection. You should definitely take your time doing this and making sure that your dryer is not on a super high heat. When you add the right products and you doing this method, the hair doesn't take a whole lot and it dries smoothly. When I say smoothly, honey, I mean smoothly. I like working in 2-inch sections so I can really control that airflow and stretch out those roots. And honey, do you see this? And listen, y'all would never guess she had this much length with her wash and go. The shrinkage is very disrespectful but also beautiful. I'm doing the same technique technique, Curl Friends, all the way throughout the hair until each subsection is really dried and stretched out properly. A lot of you guys have asked me, why do we blow dry the hair if you're going to put mousse on it? The reason why is because a lot of clients want long twists, okay? They want the stretch in their twist, and look at this blowout. It is absolutely beautiful, and her gray hair looks very shiny and smooth, honey. Gray hair is one of those textures and colors of hair that looks very wow and wiry, but because when you're using right products and using the right techniques, it makes everything smoother, okay? Now that the hair is blown out, we're going right into the sectioning. Okay, this is my favorite part because this is diagonal parting. It just helps create fullness, especially in the areas where the density definitely changes. And because we are doing mini twists, y'all, I really want the volume to like pop. I'm using the Strands of Faith 4-in-1 as my base cream. Then I'm following right behind it, y'all, with my favorite, the Crazy Sexy Curl Mousse. Finger parting helps keep it natural and full. And then I'm twisting the roots from 3 to 4 times just to secure that foundation. You can also twist to the right or the left. It's your personal preference, honey. But the key is to keep those roots tight, okay? To keep the foundation tight so the hair won't move so much. With gray hair especially, you want to make sure that the products are conditioning and not sticking. This is why I picked these products for her hair, because I worked with a texture before and I understand her porosity and what her hair needs. You want to make sure the products are not gummy, they're not heavy. Gray strands can be naturally drier, so moisture agents are your best friend, Curl Friends. As you can see, the roots are clean, the twists are smooth, and I always coil the ends just for a beautiful finish. I repeat the same process throughout the whole head. Clean parts, cream, mousse, twist, coil. If you're doing anything like this, listen to me. The key is taking your time and making sure that your strands are being properly covered. I'm not gonna lie to you, mini twists do take a little while to be able to get that technique down and to make sure everything's efficient. And listen, once the back is done, I just move to the side. Same routine. And baby, when I tell you these twists were coming out so pretty, I knew we were seeing something very special. The key is, I'm going to keep repeating this, y'all, to make sure those strands are fully covered with your products, but making sure that you're not overdoing it. Knowing the right products for your two-strand twist or mini twist is important when you have gray hair, because you want your twists to shine, you want them to move, but you do not want them to be weighed down. This is the first time ever getting mini twists, and honey, when you see the results, y'all, she absolutely loved them. I mean, she was in love. We were in the slum for a minute, but it was worth every second. She's walking out with low maintenance, versatile style that is going to last her for 2 to 3 weeks with ease. 2 to 3 weeks. And honey, when she shake it, it was definitely shaking. The body was bodying, and the shine was absolutely shining. Let me know in the comments, Curl Friends, are y'all team mini twist? Because baby, mini twist will forever have my heart forever.